Hello, and it's time for another edition of Poland Daily Travel. This time we're taking you to Płock. That's right, that ancient capital of Poland, northwest of Warsaw. It's only 100 and some kilometers, but it's almost a world away from the hustle and bustle of the nation's capital. Płock is famous for its situation on a bluff high above the Vistula. Its cathedral is known as one of the 5 oldest churches in Poland. Its location is at a junction of ancient shipping routes, which made it a very important medieval city. Nowadays, it is the home of the Museum of Mazovsha with its excellent collection of Belle Epoque furniture. And that's before you even consider the city's most original asset. And that asset is the longest pier on a river in the whole of Europe. The pier extends out into the wide Vistula and provides a natural harbor for smaller boats, mostly pleasure craft and some smaller fishing boats. So when you're in Warsaw, Płock is not that far away. It's an enjoyable day out. You'll have to get your car. There's no train service there. You might take a bus, but it's worth it to see the beautiful countryside between Warsaw and Płock. So stay tuned as Poland Daily Travel takes you to the princely city of Płock. Poland Daily Travel, your favorite travel programming about Poland. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting installment of Poland Daily Travel. We are here in the fine city of Płock, the first and ancient capital of this here country called Poland. Or actually, as Danuta and I were talking about before, it was just before Poland became a country. Yeah, but the first capital anyway, we can say.
Of course.
Yeah. And on the way, we were walking by, we're on our way up to the cathedral, and or over to the cathedral, and I said, look at this hotel. That looks like an old communist hotel. And you said, yes, it is. And then you stopped me to show this. Yeah.
That's true.
What is this all about? The hotel's right there. Starzyński Hotel, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And what's this all about?
What we can see today is not the building itself, but little statue, which is to commemorate the place of culture. Because Płock used to be not only the capital of the country, but also the capital of theatrical activity as well.
Is that correct?
I would say, for the region. For
the region, anyway.
We are proud. We are proud of the history of theatrical activity in Płock. And with Raimund Rębieliński, 19th century, Płock was the place when we had spectacular performances of modern Polish playwrights.
Like Witkacy
like Bogusławski.
Bogusławski.
Yes, so and we also had performances of modern European playwrights as well.
Like Chekhov? Or?
Oh, I wouldn't say Chekhov. It was a very important cultural place, but of course during the Second World War everything finished. The building of the theater was destroyed and was used for German Nazi purposes. Today we only have that.
We just can see the facade and this marker.
You can see how beautiful it. Yes, it was.
Because,
Raimund Rębieliński, by the way, was the constructor of the city of Łódź.
Rębieliński was also, he built the theater and the city of Łódź. So he's a very important son of Płock, right? But not always so welcome in Płock.
Not always so welcome.
You were telling me before. Okay, well, let's continue. Hey, that's the old hotel overlooking the river, Communist Hotel. Very lovely edifice. Nothing like this Mr. Rębieliński's piece that was made. At any rate, we're going to continue to walk through Płock, don't you think? And on our way to Cathedral. Maybe we'll find something else interesting. Right?
Let's go.
Go this way? Okay. Welcome back to Poland Daily Travel. We're here in a very beautiful vantage point. We have here behind us the cathedral. This is with Danuta, by the way. Welcome back. And welcome back, Danuta. The cathedral, one of the 5 oldest ecclesiastical buildings.
That's true.
And I say ecclesiastical because it's not a church, it's a cathedral. But and out here we can see a view northwards down the Vistula a long way. I mean, kilometers and kilometers down. So this is a very good location. And you were just telling me off camera that this is the remnants of the old castle, which would have been in a great position here, right?
It's a very good position next to the river. So on one side, the protection comes from the natural border, which is the river. And of course, there was great wall surrounding the old town and the royal castle. In fact, we are sitting next to what used to be the gate to the old town. As you can see.
Ah, because it was taken, these bricks.
The bricks were taken to that position, and there used to be the gate. So we are sitting just next to the entrance door to the royal castle, let's say.
And so the cathedral was incorporated into the castle.
It was all connected at those times. The noble tower served as a prison. And a funny fact is that noble people took upper chambers. Lower chambers were meant for people of lower position.
Okay.
The cathedral that you can see behind us, as you've said, is one of the oldest churches in Poland. The beginnings date back to 1144, when the cathedral was documented. We've got documents for that. When Bishop Alexander of Malone started to construct the church, and the construction finished in 1144. But Christianity in Płock started earlier.
900 years ago. Almost.
In Płock, it was 1075, and that was the beginning of the settlement, official settlement.
Getting on for 1,000 years.
That's true. That's true.
That's amazing, isn't it?
It's an impressive building, which originally was obviously wooden, but there were great fires, invasions, wars. So what we can see today is the newly reconstructed cathedral, and it is quite impressive. It is quite impressive.
We're going to get a closer look in a second. I'm just looking out here and looking and trying to imagine, I always like to do this. If I were the prince in charge or whatever, or one of the people living in the castle, it's a great commanding location, isn't it? And this must be why Płock is destroyed many times, because of its
It was quite attractive. It was quite attractive for invaders, I would say.
Because you're commanding, we're up on a high bluff, and you're commanding, a really long view of the river here.